What is up, guys? It is Yryx, and it's been a long time. It's been over a year, I think. Oh boy, where did the time go? But anyway, I just wanted to post this because it's the start of a new decade. And so, with that said, I just recorded just spilling out my thoughts over like 15 minutes or something along that. And even though you can't see me in this next clip, I hope you can hear me just a little bit something before the decade ends. But without further ado, I'll see you then. That passed me, we'll see you then. Anyways, here's to a great decade. Cheers, guys. So, it is dark out here. You can't even see me. And right now, I just began my lap at Tobin. Just enjoying this night, this evening. Because earlier today, it was actually a really beautiful day. And I mean, it's still a really nice evening out. It really is. But this is my second lap. And on my first lap, I just thought, hey, I'm just spewing out a bunch of ideas in my head. Why not get them all out in some sort of outlet, you know? And so right now I'm just here taking a walk around the park. And it's the end of a year. Another year. The end of what so happens to be this decade of 2010s. So, I thought, why not close off the year, the month, the decade with, I don't know, a couple of words. And I want to try to make these words as long as this 1 mile lap around this park. Because, hey, why not? So, I guess to start off, it's the end of another year. The end of this decade. But what does it matter? Because we're all still gonna be here tomorrow. At least, we hope. Correct. But, also, the new year, new me, should honestly be marked off as just some excuse of procrastination, saying, I'll do it later. I'll become a better person later when the new year hits. I say to that, why not start now? Why not start now? Because what better moment to do it than now that you may have the time to work on yourself. Work on yourself each and every day. Really, is what I'm trying to get across. And so, why not work on yourself just a little bit more each and every day? Make yourself a better person than what you were yesterday. Make yourself 1% better than you were yesterday. So really, I guess subconsciously, I've been asking myself, and I guess everybody should be asking themselves, what can I do today to be 1% better than I was yesterday? Because a big change in one short amount of time isn't really going to happen. I mean, for us humans, it's not feasible, you know. It gets us overwhelmed, and some people might put up with it and just, pressure it onto themselves. But was it really worth it to take a huge step and be completely different in like 1 second, because 11:59 with 59 seconds hits. Then 12 o'clock with 0 seconds hits on January 1st of 2020. I really don't think so. Well, that philosophy is kind of absurd for us as humans to grasp, you know. And so, a more feasible option is just be 1% better today than you were yesterday. And it's baby steps. And I know it's a long time, because by the end of the year you'll be 365 or 366% better than you were last year. And that will take 365, 366 days or whatever. But patience is a virtue. You know, over these past months, I've just been giving myself the realization it's sometimes good to play the long game, you know? Instead of wanting everything instantly. You know, I've just been learning to play the long game. And a lot of the time, it really does, you know, help. It pays off better than what you would do in like many short runs versus one and only one long run. Because honestly, it's just, it feels more satisfying that way, instead of just one quick instant gratification and being instantly, I don't know what's the opposite of gratification. I guess discontent, I may put it, or ungratified. Well, yeah, instead of just being ungratified the next second after you receive that instant gratification for like 1 second. And this 1 second can be metaphorical, you know, a day, a month, a week, whatever it may be, but after that, theoretically, it's gone. You no longer have that gratification. Then you look out for another short run to get that gratification back. And what good is that if you're just gonna keep doing it over and over? All that energy that you put, it's just kind of wasted in my opinion. And why not develop the stamina to go and take a long run course instead of many short runs? Because I believe one long run wastes less of your energy than multiple short runs. I mean, I'm pretty sure some people can agree with me, but in essence, like, yeah, that's basically what this past 6 months has done to me, you know. Patience is a virtue. I'll say it again. Patience is a virtue. And just keep reminding myself that. And honestly, it just makes me feel more appreciative of what I've got, who I've got, and what I don't got, I want to work for, but no shortcuts. Absolutely none. And I think that's a good mentality to have. Work for what you want, appreciate what you have. If you want something, go get it. Who's stopping you? You know? Who's stopping you? It's a world of endless opportunity. You can create an opportunity out of anything. Anything, really. And knowing that, makes this world just a little bit brighter. You know, instead of living in complete darkness and letting everyone feel that, at least you get to make the world a little bit brighter for yourself. Just a little bit brighter. And I mean, there's no harm done in that, right? It's honestly a good feeling once you make the world just a little bit brighter. Change the world whatever way you can, even if it's minor. Feels great, you know. Help out whatever way you can, because we really only got one life. And that's basically it. Some people may be lucky enough to get, you know, revived, resuscitated, whatever the case may be, and given a second chance. But I think for the majority of those who have been resuscitated, I think they're more appreciative of life that second time around, because I guess it's that sudden change in mentality, and I guess it would be hard at them hard on them at first to just soak all that in. Hey, I've been given another chance at life. Let me make this better. And like, humanly, we take that one step at a time. Being just a little bit better each and every day. And this just serves as, you know, some sort of, can't quite describe it, some sort of, you know, reality check or something that I'm just recording here, because it just felt right to remind myself, and I don't know, whoever I may share this with later on, that hey, you can start change right now, because it's one life, it's your life, and you gotta live it by any means necessary. Gotta live it to the best of your ability, the best you can, and strive for who you want to be, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise, because again, it makes the world just that much brighter. And if multiple people make the world just 1% brighter in their own way, oh my goodness, this world is gonna be lit up like a Christmas tree. Or like New Year's fireworks in this case. And basically, that's just what I plan to do in the new year. Or rather, what I've been doing for the past couple months. Just taking a chance to really solidify who I am and what kind of person I've become and what kind of person I'm still becoming, because our whole life we work on ourselves. Our whole life we may change our mannerisms, our habits, but I don't think we change us as people. Us as people alone. As one single human being, you know. And it's just that working on yourself part that I think really makes it worth living, you know. And it's just the humanity that we have with us that has I was thinking, hey, should be like a lot more appreciative in life, because look at the leaves. You can hear the crunch in these leaves, and I mean, look down at the grass, even though you may not see it. Just feel the grass, and you can feel often it's so soft. Just be present in the moment as a human right now in this one lap. Just take a couple deep breaths and really enjoy where you're at right now, because all your life decisions have led you to where you are at this very moment in time. And so, with that, just go around, be the best version of yourself that you can be. And I know people say, just be yourself, in like a lot of situations. But I can honestly say, in those lots of situations, I prefer don't be yourself. Be the best version of yourself, if that makes sense. And it's just great to realize this. Just see, even these little doggies. Just a couple little dogs. Yeah, it's great. Being present. So, why do this end of the year thing? I honestly don't know. But I'm glad I'm doing it. Just to say whatever's on my mind. Let my thoughts roam free. Right before this decade ends. Even though tomorrow's gonna be another day. Tomorrow's gonna be the exact same day as any other. Because someone once said, words are just words until you put meaning behind them. And I think this applies going into like the new decade. This January 1st, 2020 is just another day until you put meaning behind it. Meaning the start of a new decade for a lot of people. And like most people, And it's just that has people really wanting to change, but really every day, even like just train yourself subconsciously to say, how can I be better today? How can I be 1% better today than I was yesterday? Because why not? We've got this one life. We've got a bunch of people that love us. If not a lot of people that love us, some. And if not some, one. If not one, maybe none. But wait. If you think no one loves you, try and learn to work on loving yourself. Because then, at that moment, you realize when you truly love yourself for who you are, accept who you are. That moment, you learn, this is who I am. I love me. Then, you can go out and learn to love others. So I guess these final words right here, because I'm almost done with the slap. You must first learn to love yourself before you can learn to love others. I'll talk to you then. Happy New Year's. Happy 2020. Here's to a great decade.